Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we are back in New Jersey in Jackson Township. We're going to check out the Great Adventure Holiday Spectacular. Might just be the last time I'm in this park this year. This is my first time here at Great Adventure for their Christmas Spectacular, and I planned my day by arriving here around 3:30 in the afternoon, knowing I'd have about an hour and a half of daylight so we can walk around the park during the daylight to see what's going on. And then when nighttime falls, I switch to my phone camera once again because my regular camera hates evening. And we'll check out all the lights at night. So we have a nice evening ahead of us. So grab some hot cocoa, turn on those tree lights, and enjoy the video. I was going to come here last weekend, but it was raining. It's been an unusually warm winter so far here in the Northeast, but I decided to come today. The rain is holding off. It is a cloudy sky, but at night it really makes no difference, does it? As long as it's not raining, we'll be fine. As soon as you walk into this theme park, you're on Main Street, and this is the Main Street Market. Let's check it out. Most of the stuff you find in the stores here at Great Adventure is reasonably priced. It's not like crazy overpriced like a Disney themed store, but again, obviously Great Adventure is no Disney. And on top of the reasonable prices, I get everything 50% off, which is a huge savings, and I get that as a Diamond Elite member. And I'm going to go into detail later on in the video about what that membership entitles you to, how much it costs, because I know some of you have been wondering about it. So I'll go into that in later detail, but saving 50% on this stuff is pretty cool. And this time of the year, a lot of it's on clearance as well, so great deals. Now, if you watch my other Great Adventure videos, you know that for most of the year, where this Christmas tree is, this is a large fountain. For Halloween, the fountain turned bright orange, but it was still a fountain. However, this time of the year, the fountain goes away completely and it becomes a Christmas tree. And turning fountains into Christmas trees is not a new idea, especially if you're from New York City. You know that most of the fountains in the city have Christmas trees in them this time of year. And if you look to the left, you'll see a nutcracker with really long legs. That guy next to him looks short, but it's actually the nutcracker that's really tall. We'll come back to the tree later in the evening. There's a show that goes on at this Christmas tree every half hour on the hour, and we'll catch a show later in the video. We'll revisit this area later, but it's called Polar Point. The trees are all done up in blue, and at nighttime they have beautiful white icicles that kind of drip down from those treetops. It looks really beautiful, but again, I just wanted to show the park during the daytime as well. These s'mores campfires are all around Great Adventure this time of the year. There must be at least more than a dozen here. You can buy a s'mores kit for $5. I believe they're $5. Don't quote me on that. I could just see the comments below. Jeff from New York said they were $5, but they were actually $7.50. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they were $5, but as a Diamond Elite member, I get my kit for free. There are kings and queens and princesses all around this park, great for photo opportunities. In this particular spot, this is where you can meet the Snow King and the Snow Queen. They usually don't come up here together, but right now you see pretty much the, quote, changing of the guard. The king is going on break, and the Snow Queen is coming on stage now. This beautifully lit building is where Santa used to hang out, and you can get your photo with him previous years. This year they're taking a couple more precautions, and Santa's in a different area of the park. We'll see him shortly. He'll be behind plexiglass. We'll all be wearing masks after we put on our hand sanitizer and gloves. Good times. The area we're heading into now is called the North Pole, and it contains Granny's Country Kitchen, one of the more popular places to eat here at Six Flags Great Adventure. I've eaten here in a previous video. The food was not that great. There are better places to eat, but this place is really popular, so go figure. As we walk around the park now, and even later when it's dark out and the park should be even more crowded, you'll notice that it's really not crowded at all. Right now the park needs to operate at either 25 or 50% occupancy, and they do this by taking reservations. It's the only way you can get into the park is by making a previous reservation online. Even during this holiday spectacular, which is usually a very popular event, you're not going to see large crowds. The area we're entering now, Holiday Memories. A bench in the center of some beautifully lit little pine trees. That's what I call a photo opportunity. Speaking of photo opportunity, here's the Evergreen Queen, dressed of course in all green, adorned in those beautiful red locks. If I haven't told you guys already, I have a special place in my heart for redheads. We'll be checking out the Evergreen Queen later in the evening. This is Gotham City Gifts, and two of the more popular rides here in the Holiday Memories area is Batman the Ride and the Dark Knight Coaster. And the area we're heading into now is called Holiday Heroes, and it contains the attractions Justice League Battle for Metropolis, as well as Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth, a very popular ride here at the park. And now we're crossing the Metro Narrows Bridge. Right now we're in front of Munchopolis, a snacking place here, and the sign says special today, hot chocolate served here. Between you and I think this was the special yesterday, and it will most likely be the special tomorrow as well. I can't juggle for the life of me, and juggling while walking, well, that's just superhuman. The ride behind this talented fellow is called the Cyborg, and it's been closed all summer, more or less for technical difficulties, not COVID difficulties. And the area we're heading into now is called Jolly Jamboree. During the rest of the year, this is pretty much where all your membership services stuff is, and it's still here this time of year, but there's a lot more going on right now. There's a photo opportunity coming up here on the left. You can sit on this huge Adirondack chair with some of Santa's elves. And a couple of shops have been set up here in the park, like pop-up shops, just for the holiday season, selling all kinds of holiday goods. There seems to be a lot of elves in this Jolly Jamboree area, and that can only mean one thing. Santa's here. And there he is, behind that window. No, you can't sit on Santa's lap this year, and you can't even really get that close to him, but the photo opportunity exists in any event, and there were a lot of pictures being taken here. And inside this building is where the holiday feast takes place, and I'm sure there's a lot of social distancing going on inside as well. The feast is $17.99. You get ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes mashed, stuffing, corn on the cob, a biscuit, some salad, and of course dessert and a soft drink. Now with my Diamond Elite membership, it's going to cost me $2. Most of my meals here are free all year long. This particular one's going to cost me $2. Not a bad deal for all that food. And by the way, if you guys hang around long enough in this video, you'll have dinner with me, and it won't be the holiday feast. It'll be more or less a surprise for you guys. No, it's not Johnny Rockets, but it's certainly not holiday related. And we're gonna backtrack a little bit so we can visit the whimsical Wonderland, otherwise known as the Kiddie Park here at Great Adventure Six Flags. But first, some more Wonder Woman as we backtrack. That ride is just crazy. Some more fire pits and places to roast your s'mores kits, and in front of us we have Casa de Quesadilla. That coaster in front of us is Batman, the ride. And the Evergreen Queen seems to be pretty popular around here right now.
Don't forget to look for the Joker, who shows up on all my Six Flag videos, including this one. Sometimes he's easy to spot, other times he can be quite elusive. Be the first to spot him, leave a comment below with the timestamp that you spotted him, and you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video.
That's right, I walked right by Johnny Rockets. I have something a little more ethnic in mind for my dinner tonight. And now we're standing in front of Nitro, another extreme roller coaster here at Six Flags Great Adventure. And here we have the kiddie rides, the Safari Kids area of the park, now currently known, as far as the holidays are concerned, as a Whimsical Wonderland. And while we're in this area of the park, we're going to take this little pathway that's going to lead us to the Jersey Devil, promising to be one of the best roller coasters in America. It was expected to open this summer, but of course COVID put an end to that, so now it's expecting to open in the spring of 2021, just a few months from now, and we're really looking forward to that. And this Jersey Devil coaster is really going up fast. I guess they're taking advantage of the weather right now. I was here just a few weeks ago for Halloween, and so much more has been done even since then. And I believe this pathway that we're on is actually going to be the permanent entrance to the Jersey Devil coaster. And by the way, the Jersey Devil roller coaster is a single rail roller coaster, expecting to be one of the most extreme single rail roller coasters in the country. This stage area is one of two stages that put on shows for kids. The other one's on the other side of the park. We'll see that one shortly. So my game plan here is to check out a few more areas of the park while it's a little bit light out. And then we're going to hop on that sky ride as it gets darker, and we'll take a flight over this entire park as the lights start to really light up and show up, and then we'll come back down to this area and check things up lit in all its glory. The area we're entering now is called Poinsettia Peak. Some of the attractions here at Poinsettia Peak include Skull Mountain and the Skyway. We just spoke about the Skyway. We're going to take a ride on the Skyway as it gets darker. In dining, there's Chopsticks here. Chop-six, not sticks. A little play on the Six Flags thing there. Could that be the ethnic dinner I was talking about? And now we're heading back into Polar Point, that area that was lit up in blue. It's going to look beautiful tonight as we walk through it. Some of the attractions here include the Swashbuckler, the Jolly Roger, Air Jumbo, the Sky Screamer, and of course the Big Wheel. There's a place in this area called the Apple Shop, and no, you can't buy an iPhone or a Mac at this shop, but you can get candy and carameled apples to go, and choose your own toppings, and hot chocolate is also available. Also in this area is Mama Flora's Cucina for your favorite Italian dishes. These bumper cars here at Great Adventure always remind me of the entrance to the Holland Tunnel. Here we have the ride Swashbuckler and Buccaneer. And now we're entering the Holly Jolly Christmas area of the park, pretty much at the end of Main Street, and here you'll find the Joker. No, not the New York mascot, it's the Extreme roller coaster here. Or is the mascot hiding here? I don't know, have you seen him yet? And by the way, in case you were wondering, every fire pit and the s'mores roasting areas are supervised by a park employee. They also keep the fires going at the same time. So they keep the fires going, and they keep the fires under control, and they keep the kids pretty much safe. And of course, this is the Joker coaster. If you've noticed, each area of the park has their trees in different colors. This one in white is called the Joy to the World area. And the Joy to the World area runs along the lake which the park is built around. On the right here is the Yum Yum Cafe, beautifully decorated for the holidays, as well as the carousel here on the left, also equally beautifully decorated. Right now we're in Gingerbread Junction, and some of the attractions here are not only the carousel, but Gingerbread Twist, which is given a new name during the holiday season. During the rest of the year, it's known as Teacups. And of course, as I said, you'll also find the Yum Yum Cafe here. As we head into the boardwalk area of the park, we find Yo-Yo Man. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that one too. By the way, all the performers you see here in the park, including the kings and queens and princesses and street performers like Yo-Yo Man, they're here for your entertainment. They're not looking for tips. They don't have tip hats in front of them. They're being paid by the park, hopefully well, and they're looking forward to just entertaining you and providing some photo opportunities. And now we're heading into Snowman City, known for the rest of the year as the Boardwalk. Snowman City, or the Boardwalk, is pretty much known for eating as well as games of chance. Or is it games of chances? I'm not sure what the plural is. And as we get further away from Main Street and the areas that we've seen so far, we're going to start finding more and more places closed. Here on the Boardwalk, lots of games of chances have been closed down for the season, as well as some of the restaurants here. And also there are areas of the park that are completely closed off, as well as attractions like the famous El Toro and Bizarro roller coasters. They're currently not running for the rest of the year. Those clouds are starting to look pretty scary, but it's going to be dark soon, so we can just pretend that they're not there. Photo opportunity! And the area we're in now is called Deck the Halls, and this area is known for its attractions, including the Twister, Parachute Training Center, Great American Road Race, the Green Lantern, and Superman Ultimate Flight. And now we're heading into Gingerbread Junction, known for shopping more than anything else here in the park. And we're approaching the other kids area of the park, the Bugs Bunny National Park, right now known as Wild Lights National Park, because there's a whole bunch of animals that are made out of lights in here. Some of these animals I just couldn't make out, but they're a little bit easier as it gets darker, and obviously some of them are very simple, like the elephant in front of us. And here's that other kids theater that I was talking about. We saw one earlier in the video. This one doesn't appear to be active, it's just got some Christmas trees on the stage. I guess it's not being used right now for anything. I think that's a moose. Okay, some of these animals, no matter how long I stare at them, I just can't make out what they are. Alrighty, it's starting to get pretty dark, and as promised, we're gonna hop on this Skyway ride and take a ride over the park, all the way to the other end where we started, and we'll get some nice views from up there as far as the park starting to light up beautifully at night.
Open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
And in case you were wondering, those beautiful tunes while we were up there were brought to you by Easy Jammy Jams. Okay, here we are back on Main Street. It is officially dark out. And because it is dark out, I'm now using my phone as a camera, so the picture quality should be pretty decent, but it's going to be a little jittery. There will be no complaining, and I don't give refunds. As you can see, the park looks much nicer at night, all lit up for the holidays, but I wanted to give you guys a daytime tour as well, especially if you've never been here before, just to get you oriented with the park. This is Six Flags Universe, a store that features apparel, gifts, and souvenirs. For the most part, the merchandise in all these Great Adventure stores is pretty much the same, but once in a while you'll find some unique items in different stores. You'll also find a lot of Marvel superhero merchandise in these stores. And do you have a favorite superhero? Do you watch those superhero movies? Leave a comment below. There's that big Main Street Christmas tree that we saw earlier, and there should be a show coming up shortly. We'll catch that. There's also a lot of light images throughout the entire park, like you can see the snowflakes here on the ground, and they change as you walk around the park, but they're everywhere. And as we go around the tree, Main Street turns into the Holly Jolly Christmas area. And of course, in this area, you'll find the Extreme Coaster, the Joker, the Harley Quinn Crazy Train roller coaster, as well as the Holly Jolly Pub, which features seasonal beers and spiked hot chocolate. There's the Villains Cafe, which is a gluten-free area to eat. And for shopping, there's also the Merry Marketplace back here. There's also a primo Italian restaurant, as well as a ale house featuring all kinds of beers. And there's a sit-down Johnny Rockets here. There's actually two Johnny Rockets in this park. This one in this area is a sit-down. Then there's kind of like an express walk-up, carry-away Johnny Rockets, which is over by the Nitro roller coaster. It's funny, during the Halloween Spectacular, this was one of the busiest places in the park, and for this Christmas one, it's pretty quiet in this area. If you didn't catch that Halloween Spectacular video, make sure you check it out on this New York channel. I know Halloween's past, but it's always fun to watch no matter what time of the year. And now we're heading back into the Joy to the World area. There's not much really here as far as attractions, you know, rides and shops and restaurants, but it's very relaxing here. It's a great place to chill. There's lots of benches. It's lit up beautifully. They have bonfires going. It's just a great place to take a little break. And as you can see from the sign, the s'more kits are $5 each. If you buy 3, you get 1 free. And they're sold at these fireside gifts. These are little pop-up stores throughout the park that have little Christmas items, as well as the s'mores kits. Here's a holly jolly pub serving up some brews and some vino. Let's head on over to the s'mores campfire and see what's going on. The smell here is amazing between the roaring fire, the wood fire, and the roasting of the s'mores. It really smells like a campfire around here. I remember this guy from earlier. Now he looks even super tall compared to the kids around him. And here's the Joker roller coaster in action. It looks crazy, insane, and dangerous, but no worries, Santa's got everything under control. And right behind Santa, we have the Harley Quinn roller coaster. It's not quite an extreme roller coaster, but it's not for the faint at heart either. And the Harley Quinn always sounds rickety, and that just seems to add to the danger and excitement. And every time I watch this ride, I can't help notice that it really comes to an abrupt stop. You'll see here. Here's our juggling friend again, and now that it's nighttime, he's got light-up pins. And I guess it's about 7:30, which means that Christmas tree show is about to begin. Now, as far as the show's concerned, the tree lights are in sync with the music. Unfortunately, I cannot play the music on this video, so I'm going to put some music in the background. Hopefully it'll work. And now we're re-entering Polar Point. This is probably one of the prettiest, as far as I'm concerned, one of the prettiest areas of the park at night. I just love the blue trees with the white lights twinkling down. However, what I found super disappointing tonight is the Ferris wheel's not lit. That's one of the most beautiful rides in this park, and tonight it's not lit. Now, I know for a fact that it's lit during this whole Christmas celebration thing, so apparently they had some kind of technical issue or someone just forgot to turn the lights on. I'm not sure, but it wasn't lit all night long, and that was really disappointing. And now we're back at the Swashbuckler. The Buccaneer. And the bumper cars. Some more of those light graphics you see on the ground throughout the park. I don't think they're laser. They're some kind of light, but it's not laser. And they're shot from either buildings or trees from overhead. This area is known as Poinsettia Peak, but there's no Poinsettia Princess. She must be on break. You know I'm not leaving this park until I meet every princess. We'll be back. Poinsettia Peak is home to Skull Mountain, which you see here, as well as the Skyway, which we took to get over here, and also Chopsticks, which is a Asian restaurant. And Chopsticks is actually where I decided to have my free dinner. With my plan, I get a free lunch, a free snack, and a free dinner. I got here about 3:30, so I skipped lunch, obviously, and I'm going to have my free dinner. And I probably won't have a free snack, but it all comes with the membership. And again, I'll explain the membership very shortly. I had the spicy Thai chicken over fried rice with a Diet Coke, and it was very good and very spicy, I might add. I like my food hot and spicy, and this was that, so keep that in mind if you happen to order dinner here. And when I finished my delicious dinner, I went outside, and there she was, the Poinsettia Princess, or Poinsettia. Some people say it one way, other people say it the other. I've been saying poinsettia for my entire life, but it's actually spelled poinsettia, so maybe I've been making a mistake for years. Maybe it's a East Coast thing. I have no idea. How do you say it? Leave a comment below. More schmores. And here we have Her Royal Highness, the Snow Queen. I guess the Snow Queen ranks higher than all the princesses around here. So, like, if the Royal Highness, the Snow Queen, wants a hot cocoa, she can tell the Poinsettia Princess to go get it for her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This is Mama Flora's Cocina. No shortage of Italian restaurants here in the park, but then again, we are in New Jersey. And this is the Holiday Craze, kind of like a House of Mirrors, a little fun house that you can go into. And again, this is where Santa hung out for the past several years, but he's no longer here because of COVID. He's at the Jolly Jamboree. We saw him earlier. We're going to check him out one more time. It's such a pretty building lit up all like this. You'd think they'd find another use for it this year. By the way, we're at the North Pole area of the park, and you'll find the Buccaneer, the Fender Benders, Deja Vu, and the Holiday Craze Mirror Maze here. as well as Granny's S'mores, the North Pole Village, Granny's Country Kitchen, and Adventure Alley Dippin' Dots. And there's Granny's Kitchen right there, one of the more popular places to eat in the park, and as I said earlier, I wasn't too thrilled with the food there. And this ride here is right next to Granny's Kitchen. It's called Deja Vu here at Great Adventure. I think every theme park in the country has this ride. When I was a kid, it used to be called the Scrambler. And we're back at the Holiday Memories area of the park, and in this area you'll find Studio 28 Arcade, which is right here on our right. You'll also find Batman the Ride and the Dark Knight Coaster. And as far as shopping, they have Holiday Memories Cart and Gotham City Gifts here. And eating, there's Casa de Quesadilla. We passed this bench surrounded by trees earlier, and I said at that time it would be a great photo opportunity. And I didn't lie to you guys. Look at that. Photos being taken right here. And speaking of photo opportunities, I believe this is an old roller coaster car from a ride that used to be in the park. It's here all year round for a photo opportunity. They just changed the backdrop depending upon the season. We're back in Whimsical Wonderland, and this is where the Safari Kids area is, as well as the Extreme Coaster Nitro. We also have Johnny Rockets. This is the express one. There's really no indoor seating in this one. It's just you order, pick up, and take it over to the tables. And then there's Wonderland Smokehouses here also. And this is one of the kiddie show areas. They do have shows here at this one. It's usually during the daytime, though, which is a shame because it lights up beautifully at night. We passed the Studio 28 arcade on the way into this area, and I didn't want to leave without stepping inside and showing you guys what the inside looks like. You guys know I can't pass up an arcade without taking some video inside, so let's check this one out. We're out in front of Gotham City Gifts with these two huge Christmas ornaments. Another photo opportunity here. We're right across from Batman the Ride. This is Casa de Quesadilla, serving up, you guessed it, Mexican. And they have a great little seating area, outdoor seating area right next door here. And here again is my favorite redhead in the park, the Evergreen Queen. And here she is, Wonder Woman with her lasso of truth. Now this guy's pretty cool. I don't know how he does this every evening all night long, but he's really good at it and he really does attract a crowd usually. Here we have the Showcase Theater, which has been closed all season, obviously, because of COVID. And then there's Cyborg, which again has been closed all season as well. At least they lit it up tonight, but it's been closed not because of COVID, but for mechanical reasons. And we're back at the Jolly Jamboree to meet Mrs. Claus, a elf, and a reindeer on this huge Adirondack chair for a photo opportunity. And we have a place here called Holiday Spirits for the adults. And now we're heading back here to see Santa again, and we're walking under this beautiful canopy of red lights. And on the right-hand side are a whole bunch of fire pits with chairs, and you can actually rent them for like an hour if you just want to warm up with a bunch of friends. You can always tell when you're getting close to Santa because there seems to be elves everywhere. And here we are at the Cedar Pavilion again, where that holiday dinner is available for $17.99. I decided to eat at Chopsticks tonight, and right next door, well, there he is, Santa. I have to say, he hasn't been very busy all night, and I don't know if it's because they're limiting the amount of people in the park or if people are just afraid to visit Santa this year. So right now we're in an area where we came in on Main Street. If you came to that big Christmas tree where the show was and made a left, you enter this area, which doesn't have a holiday name. I don't know why, but it's clearly got a candy cane theme. That building back there with the peppermints lit up on it is the Houdini Haunted House. It's been closed all season, and unfortunately it's still closed. And here we have the Peppermint Princess. And now we're entering Gingerbread Junction, where we'll find the carousel as well as the Yum Yum Cafe. The Yum Yum Cafe is always colorful year-round, but Christmas time, it's extremely colorful and beautiful. Also in Gingerbread Junction is the Gingerbread Twist, known the rest of the year as Teacups. And of course, there's the very popular classic carousel, which this time of the year is called the carousel. These guys and gals are all over the park, spraying down the tables and the garbage pails and all the hard surfaces, trying to keep things nice, safe, and clean here. And now we're entering the boardwalk area. It's known this time of the year as Snowman City, and this area is known for games of chance as well as a lot of places to eat. Lots of packages like this gift package Christmas tree here and ornaments all lit up beautiful in colors. Lots of photo opportunities. Very nice area of the park. This is the parachute ride, which you can see from miles around the park. I believe it's the tallest attraction here at the park. Lots of luck trying to get me up there. And these green and blue trees are a giveaway that we're entering the Deck the Halls area featuring the Green Lantern Coaster as well as Superman Ultimate Flight Coaster. And now this area of the park has several stores to do some shopping in. This is one of the bigger stores in this area. Let's stop in and see if there's anything different here. Ooh, that almost got me dizzy. Alright, so it looks pretty much like the same stuff under a different roof. Just a lot more of the stuff in this store. And we'll do a quick visit to Wild Lights National Park, known the rest of the year as Bugs Bunny National Park. This is that area that has all those light up animals. I think they're a little bit more easier to distinguish this time of night. Well, that's definitely an elephant spouting water. Can you guys figure out the rest of them? I see a shark and a swan and a seal with a ball. Yeah, it's a lot easier at night than during the daytime. I said seal with a ball, not Lucille Ball. This one's easy. And as we head into the last area of the park, known as Joy to the World, I just want to thank everyone for following me this year and being a whole bunch of great subscribers. I really enjoy doing this, and you guys make it all worthwhile. That being said, I want to wish everyone a happy holiday season. 2020 has been a rough year. Let's all hope that 2021 is a lot happier and healthier. And at the same time, let's all be thankful for everything that we have. Thanks, guys.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.